What's up? What's up? What's up, Aries? This is Queen Novell coming to do your November 2019 reading for you guys. All right, so before I start, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And we will be doing like we did last month. We will start off with the intuitive forecast, then we'll jump into our love confetti, then our charms, sorry, then regular confetti, then your astrology dice, then pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3 for your tarot and advice. All right, before I jump in, I just want to pay my respects to the late great John Witherspoon. He has been big in the comedy industry and he was great. He's a part of so many movies of my childhood, and his death really affected me. You don't realize how, and I really don't get affected by celebrities, but you don't realize how important they are and how important people are and how they contributed to your life and how they contributed to your laughter when you're going through so many hard times in your life, and you can just think back on moments of where did you laugh, moments where, and I didn't want to cry, oh my god, but I don't have that many platforms, and this is one platform that I started, so I really want to pay my respects to him and his family, and let them know that he done changed so many people. He has contributed in your most downtime. He was on the Friday Enterprise, Fridays next Friday, a lot of those movies, and he's big in the Black community, and it affected me, so I just wanted to pay my respects to him. Okay, let me sage really quick. All right, sorry about that, you guys. It's funny when you become an empath and you start being very spiritual, your emotions, you can feel energy. It's crazy. All right, so jumping into your intuitive forecast. When I did the pre-shuffle for you guys, I got a lot of energy around, sorry about that. I got a lot of energy around something that needs you to kind of take your energy back a little bit and don't jump ahead of yourself. I really feel like you guys have been really connecting with yourself on soul levels. A lot of you are very spiritual, empaths, psychics. There's a lot of heavy spiritual energy around you. And I think because of this, your intuition, you're jumping ahead of yourself in a particular situation that may be forbidden. Okay, because forbidden was at the bottom of one of the decks when I was shuffling. You have all the cards in your hand right now, but it's time for you to make the right play, and there's a need for you not to get distracted with whatever situation, or you will be like, if you don't make the right play, it'll be like a gnat going into like some alcohol or some wine or something. Like, it's something that's sweet and indulgent, or something that's indulgent, and you'll get consumed by it. And you guys are really grounded. Like, I got a lot of grounded energy. A lot of you have really found yourself on soul levels. A lot of you have really connected with your higher self, and even your third eye is open right now. I do have some play on the third eye. Some of you may be having issues at work or with your health right now, issues on who to trust and who to love, issues with your family, with siblings, with neighborhoods, with friends, your village, the people that you've been around, the people who raised you. There's something that's possibly negative that you're trying to balance, possibly conversations or arguments. There's just a need for you to not jump ahead of yourself in a particular situation. Okay, let me put my phone on vibrate. I hate when this happens. It's funny because you can have your phone on all day. As soon as you make a video, it's like what? Like, oh, now, and it's my other phone. There we go. Okay. So, definitely, I feel like you guys are using your intuition in a particular situation to bring balance to arguments, bring balance to how you approach things, the way you say things, the way you speak things up, especially when it comes to like large groups, organizations, people and religions, spiritual practices, churches, things like that, things of that nature. You guys are very cautious with how you speak because you're trying to bring balance to a particular situation. And I really feel like a lot of you are vocal about your beliefs. Like you don't have a problem voicing how you feel, how you believe, right? What you believe and what you don't believe anymore. It's like it is what it is. It's like I hear spitfire. Like you will spit the fire at them. Like, okay, yeah, this is what it is. There's a need for you to remain humble and listen. Listen to what's going on. Listen to because if you're talking too much, you're not listening to your higher self. So just tone it back a little bit because there's something that you are being led with, like with your intuition or your spirit guides or the divine heavenly father. You really are being led in a certain way, and there's a need for you not to jump ahead of yourself. Like, kind of remain humble and don't get distracted, though, especially when it comes to your friends, a loved one, a relationship. There's a need for you to maintain focus. It could be something around your work situation, your health, children, your life purpose, something around those lines, or family, or money. All right, so let's jump into your forecast. Definitely, I see that there is something that you are manifesting. It's going to be well balanced around the 1st of November. It is getting balanced right now. You guys are so in your power right now. That emperor energy, that stability. For some of you, you're even coming off across as like, you're not playing any games with anybody. And I really don't feel like an asshole energy. I really feel like, a boundary energy. Like, like I'm creating strong boundaries, and don't get mad because you cannot cross those boundaries. Like, don't vocalize that too much. Show the people, show them that you created those boundaries. Definitely, I feel like you guys may be dealing with some karmic situations. For some of you, legal matters, divorces, marriages, long-term partnerships, um, something that needs to be balanced out. And by the 13th, whatever it is coming to a close. It will be coming to a close, or it will be transforming into something different, or you will have some type of transformation that will give you some insight on whatever the situation is. With it could be with um Scorpio people during Scorpio season. It could be with a Libra people, a long-term partnership. It could be with another Aries person, or Gemini, or siblings, or neighborhoods. Um, Something that is coming to a close, something that is possibly going to create a tower moment, something that is possibly destructive, or you feel like it's destructive, or it's possibly something that is just destructive to where you're trying to go right now. Like you have your ideals of where you're going and what that looks like, and it's not in alignment of where you're trying to go or what you're trying to be. Definitely, this cycle is coming to a close after the Mercury retrograde period. I believe it ends on the 20th with the retrograde period, and on the 21st, definitely you guys will see this cycle completing, seeing it complete, and things moving forward, especially mentally. Things will be moving forward. You guys will definitely have some passion, some new beginnings starting by the end of the month. There's just a need for you to use your discernment in whatever situation that you're dealing with. And there may be some conflict when it comes to like siblings, when it comes to neighborhoods, when it comes to friends, but It's like you have the mental power to get yourself throughout the situation. And even though something may feel like it's forbidden, there's a way for you to maneuver the situation. So don't give up hope, and don't and humble yourself enough so you won't make the wrong move, because you have all the cards, you have all the knowledge, you have everything that you need right now to handle this situation. Okay, so let's jump into your love confetti. All right, so I definitely feel like for some of you, okay, these scenarios is not for everybody. Please take what resonate and leave the rest. For some of you, you are appearing to be the perfect wife. You're possibly with a Cancer person or a Gemini person or a Taurus person. I definitely feel like you're coming off to your friends and your family as the perfect wife right now. And you and your partner is coming off as the perfect couple, possibly. Um, Whether you feel like you guys have problems or not, you're appearing in the public eye as a perfect couple. For those of you that are single right now, your soulmate is coming soon. It's possibly a Gemini person, or you'll possibly meet this person through friends or through family, like your siblings or something, or through community events, like events or celebrations. You and your partner just moved. For some of you that are in relationships and you have just moved with a partner, I really feel like you you also, your apartment partner may be also annoying you, or that's probably for someone else, but your partner is annoying you, possibly a Gemini person. For you and the partner that just moved, you possibly either moved away from living with family members um, into a better situation, or you just moved in with family members, vice versa. Okay, for those singles, you may meet someone out while you're running errands, possibly a Gemini person. You guys like the Geminis. Okay, someone is head over heels with a Leo person, or someone that's just passionate about their life purpose right now, their creative endeavors, their career, their children. Someone with strong Leo in their chart, they could have a Leo rising moon or Venus. Definitely there's a need for you guys to be more playful. Okay, if you've been feeling like things have been a little dull, or you've been a little too serious, because sometimes when you're on a spiritual path, that can happen sometimes, where you feel like, even like day-to-day life, where you're working really hard and you're trying to get a stable structure going, you could feel like things have gotten a little too serious. Okay, for others of you, I definitely feel like you're hot shit right now. Well, this is for like most of you. You guys are hot shit right now. Like, you guys are definitely um being like attracting a lot of people right now. You're very attractive. You're feeling yourself. You have that high energy. You have that fire energy, that fiery energy going on right now. You're bringing balance to your life. You're focusing on your image, which is so your energy, like, that, like, just reflecting on, like reminding yourself of, like, I'm badass, I look good, I smell good. You're focused on, the image you put out there, what people see. Just drunk some water, sorry you guys. Okay, for others that is in relationships, social media, this is a warning that social media will be the death of your relationship. You have to pull back. If you want the relationship, if you want the partnership, there's a need for you to pull back from social media, because you are letting other people's opinions, as well as some of you maybe even broadcasting your relationship on social media, and that is possibly causing a problem, especially if you have like, I'm getting a strong vibe of like friends with exes. If you're friends with exes and people that used to like you and stuff like that, then totally, I can definitely see like that being a problem. For some of you, you're being divinely guided to a person, possibly a Libra person. And for others of you, you're trying to balance out your relationship as well as your friendship and your spirituality. You have a cousin, possibly a brother, a male cousin that's feeling neglected right now, possibly a Libra person. And for other singles, you will be possibly meeting someone at work. There is a need for you to balance out that situation. If you do, you don't want any problems or messiness at work. Falling in love with crush, possibly a Libra or Virgo person. There's an ex from your childhood returning with good intentions. Your partner don't know how to be in a relationship. For someone you're finding out that your partner, it's not that they're particularly a bad person. It's just that they don't know how to be in a relationship. They never, a lot of people haven't, they didn't have good role models when it comes to a relationship. Like their parents probably fought all the time, or they was raised by single parents, so they only seen the single side of their parents, so they only know how to be single, or what they, their example for relationships is on TV, or their example for relationships is looking at friends and cousins and things like that. So you are trying to balance out the situation. For others of you, a financially successful suitor is coming towards you. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. Dating while separated. For some of you, you are either separated from a long-term relationship, or you have been recently divorced, and the situation is, or you've been separated, either divorced or separated, and the situation is complicated, but you guys have been separated for so long. It's just that I think that there's a lot of unresolved issues there. For someone, you are breaking bro code, trying to pursue an individual. If this is the case, you have to make a decision if your friendship is worth you losing a good friend over a small indulgence over something that's temporary and possibly a deception. Okay? Because there is a possibility, like, some people, you do fall in love with people and all that. I get it. But a lot of the energy of right now with certain people, especially when you're dating and stuff like that, the planetary alignments, there's definitely some energy around, like, it being like people, temporary situations that is testing you right now, like they're really testing you. And if you kind of cross that line, you might lose a good one. And a lot of people, have lost a lot of people that wasn't so good. So are you willing to lose a good friend just because you want to break bro code? Okay. For others, there's an old lover talking trash about you because you're not interested in them right now, possibly a Sagittarius person. There's a new suitor that is younger than you that's approaching you. So we have an older suitor as well as a younger suitor that's coming towards you, possibly um, a Sagittarius or a Scorpio person. I really feel like, you guys are really like shining right now, and your image has improved and your energy has improved, and you're attracting a lot of suitors. For others, you have family coming in between a relationship. I really think that you're trying to um, get a handle on the situation. is you need to create appropriate boundaries. And for someone, you're in love with two people right now. There's definitely a lot you're going to learn off of this situation. The people can possibly be a Sagittarius person or a Scorpio person, but I definitely feel like you're going to have to make a decision on what you want before it blows up. Because this retrograde period, some people are probably going to find out some things. Okay, and for someone, you've been single, but you're in many situationships, and it's starting to become a little toxic. Like you're starting to really get the energy from it. It's a lot of probably drama online, or you're feeling a lot of negative energy online, or just people sizing you up or making it seem like you're cheating on people, or you're confusing a lot of people. You're confusing a lot of women, and it's making you come off as the bad person, the bad guy, the bad woman. All right, you guys, let's jump into your charms. All right. Oh, and there is two confettis from the love confetti that fell on top of pile one, so I will reveal those when I get to the piles. Spirit wanted them there, they're gonna stay there. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Someone just totally threw away their friend circle. I'm just saying. Somebody threw away the whole friends. Like, let's just throw the whole group away, just throw them away. It just really flew out. Um, yeah, someone threw the whole group away. All right, let me meditate on these. Okay, so I definitely feel like some of you are experiencing energy where things, situation, people, things from your past is popping up, and it's like, what the fuck? And then I also feel like another scenario of situations that was supposed to be dead, things about you that was supposed to be dead and gone is resurfacing. Okay, like, definitely you guys was like 5 seconds from celebrating something or overcoming something where it's like, yeah, it's time for a celebration, and it's like, not so fast. Like, not so fast. It's possibly family members or friends pushing your buttons to make you, um, like, that type of energy, like, oh, you changed so much, like, oh, let me show you how you have not changed, like, let me push those buttons that I know that's there, type of situation. I definitely feel like you're getting a lot of energy. You have people spying on you. You have people spying on your development. You have people, ooh, clout chasing. They're doing it for clout. They clout chasing off of you. It's all for yeah, you're being guided in the situation, but definitely you are displaying something that these people want, whether it is your stability, whether it's your creative ideas. It could be a lot of your creative ideas. It could be possibly um hmm I'm getting music for some of you. Someone is clout chasing. And they're trying to press some buttons as well. So whoever the situation, possibly a Pisces person, someone is definitely spying on you. You've been trying to like get away from the bullshit and remain humble. Like, bullshit be gone. Like, you thought that you were over, and I really feel like that's what the ghost is for. You thought you got away from it, and it was just like not so fast. Like, no, you haven't. Like, and it's like, now I have to deal with this situation. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, secrets are coming out. Possibly about someone who did you dirty, that someone who scammed you or did some fraudulent activity, or give me a second. I'm getting a strong clout chaser, like someone that's a opportunist. Yeah, because you guys are trying to manifest something, and you probably did on untapped or uncharted territories, and you have some blessings coming in, or some gifts, or you received a spiritual gift that is kind of making some people kind of like not only uncomfortable, kind of jealous. Whatever the situation is something that is possibly forbidden, which explains with the pre-shuffle, with the forbidden, it's something that's possibly forbidden, it's something that's possibly destructive, but there's a hidden blessing in there for you. Is not as forbidden. It's a hidden blessing. I just think that the situation kind of took you off guard, or you felt like you were done with the situation. I definitely feel like it was, for some of you, a business matter. Some money was, a lot of, okay. I'm getting for someone took a lot, not just a little money, not a couple of hundred, a lot of money and an opportunity from you, or they cost you a lot of money. Secrets about you, okay? They cost you a lot of money or something like that. I feel like you guys are very honorable, but you were left out in the cold with the situation. Someone possibly took a lot of money from you, is in reverse, took a lot of money from you, and it like took some opportunities from you. And for some of you, it's possibly even a lover. And these energy can go vice versa. It can go your way, it can go the other way, or it can be in your energy field. Just keep that in mind. I definitely feel like whatever this is coming to an end. Whatever it is coming to an end. You're on the right track. You guys definitely want to travel more. You're trying to get away from the situation. Definitely, you are cutting off a lot of communication with people. It's too peoply outside. You guys are cutting off a lot of communication with people. You're cutting off business partnerships with people. You are cutting off people that don't honor your values. People who play on your emotions. Possibly, you have been through a lot, and they know you've been through a lot. They know that you had some disloyal people, disloyal family members, and they had appeared to be that loyal person in your life, and they played on that. Except for they didn't know that you didn't need them no more, because you found yourself, which is conflicting for some people. I definitely feel like someone was trying to, and it could be you or the next person. You're trying to get over, like, okay, you know how there's a river, and the rivers can sometimes be, rivers that flow. So sometimes people take ferries. Sometimes, it could be still, but, some rivers like clash, like, psh, 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 like, and there could be ferries that take you across the river. And you try to you try to skip a step when it came to getting over some emotions, is what I get. Like you was trying to get over a certain situation, some emotion, possibly with siblings, possibly with neighborhoods, possibly with friends. You try to you try to skip a step, and it could be with a relationship, a loved one, a Gemini person. You try to skip a step, and that didn't work. Like it kind of backfired. I'm getting like it backfired on you a little bit. You are very lucky right now. Like your energy and what you're doing, you're on the right path. It's just that you need to, and it kind of takes me back to the intuitive forecast. You gotta reel it back a little bit. You are on the right track. You're being guided. You're listening to your intuition. You have all the cards. You have the knowledge. You just need to bring it back because there's some things that you have not seen. For some of you, you're possibly getting a divorce from a Cancer or Gemini person. It was in reverse. Or you're ending some type of relationship where you feel like you're going to marry the person. I definitely feel like you guys are being urged to let go something that's with your friends or family. Like it's something with Gemini people. Clean house, clean your energy, clean your house, clear your emotions. For some of you, you need to let go of Pisces. That could be with all that energy is about. This is someone that's in your family as well. Someone that you considered family. I definitely feel like there's some things that's coming out. So just because you have like these few unsupportive people, you still have support. You still have people that's there for you. I really feel like your friends is probably, or some of your friends, or maybe you'll get new friends. But I really feel like you still have some support there. Okay, for some of you, there's a need for you to stop telling people your business. You need to put a cork in it. Boop, boop. Especially when it comes to your creative endeavors. You're being left in the cold. And I think honestly, I'm getting a strong family vibe. Especially like you males. There's some strange things that you're finding out about. The stranger things. And the stranger things could be all about, things that's going on with your family. It could be generational curses. Um, it could be about children. It was by, Leo. It could be about children. It could be about, your intuition, your spiritual growth. Yeah, someone is definitely, you need to clean house with energy and the people you trust. For you ladies out there, there's a need for you to start. If you've been thinking about, healing certain aspects, okay, it doesn't want to come off now. So it's on your head. There's a need for you to start today, healing your family, healing your children, starting your creative endeavors, starting your business practices, starting your creative passions, betting on yourself is what I'm hearing. There's a need for you to start today, as well as don't tell anyone your business. Put a cork in it. Keep that to yourself. Because people is talking about you. They're putting out fake narratives I'm getting about you. And even for some of you about your parenting as well. There is some deceit going on with friends, with family and or friends. There's a need for you to control the way you act. You guys definitely have some creative passions that is very, like, amplified right now. And it's gonna make you a lot of money. Some of you are getting out of the energy of being lazy, especially when it comes to your creative passions, or just getting out of your head about it. But there is a need for you to control the way you act. It was in reverse. Yeah, there is something that there's something around your work. It could be you starting your career, or it could be, for some of you, children. Because we do have SpongeBob here, when he had took care of those clams, and he was like, all like, irritated with Patrick. Ooh, I feel like that energy is ending. I feel like it's really ending. I really do. That energy is definitely ending. But it was draining you at first. I think the pressures of working, providing, advancing spiritually was kind of getting to you, as well as you probably confiding with people who was talking crap about you. Definitely, you guys are getting spiritual downloads. There is a need for you to let go of a Virgo person or a Taurus person, as well as this could be someone that you're doing business with, because those are two earth signs. So it's something involving money. You guys are probably receiving a lot of headaches. There's a need for you to detox your chakras. You need to drink a lot of water. Definitely, you guys got someone spying on you on social media. You're being divinely guided to a person, possibly a Libra person. I think that came up with and it could be someone that you're supposed to be in a relationship with, but it came up in the love confetti as well. Okay, so you guys are definitely being spied on by someone that is in a negative manner. And you guys need to pay attention to your ancestors. You guys need to pay attention to your ancestors. For some of you, you are in the entertainment industry. You are someone that deals with mics, being behind mics. You could be singers, rappers, comedians, in the entertainment fields, actors, YouTubers, spokespersons, advertising. I'm getting. There's something that's going to come this season, and if you have any anxiety about it, this can go both ways. If it's something that you have been doing and you want to stop it, it could be ending. If it's something that you wanted to start, is going to start this season. For some of you, you have a Sagittarius coming in, and for others, you have a Sagittarius leaving out. Yeah, it can go both ways. You guys need to pay attention to the synchronicities around you, especially when it comes to your friends and your family. You're receiving synchronicities on how to deal with the situation, so you can tackle whatever this forbidden situation is, and know that you got to change your perception. Shit happens. Shit happens. Okay? But I think you guys are catching on to that. For some of you, you really just want to just leave and go in the wilderness. Go in the wilderness. You guys are really finding out a lot about people. Just make sure you take your responsibility in whatever the situation is. Because there possibly is a rat, or you're finding out a rat. We also have another lazy person here. Or you guys getting rid of a lazy person, or... Okay, so you guys are definitely, whatever situation that is a negative a heavy situation, something that's forbidden, something that's strange, something that is um, possibly not seen. It's moving forward. There is some movement, and you definitely will be victorious in this situation. The people that have not been in their integrity, most likely, it's not going to be a good situation. But I really feel like there is some movement forward with the situation. And for those of you that have money problems or money concerns, I really feel like you're healing that situation. I mean, you're healing your finances, you're manifesting more. Some of you are trying to cook more or get out of the mindset of eating out all the time. Definitely want to stop. Some of you have been eating out with friends a lot. There's a need for you to definitely pay attention to synchronicities and your psychic downloads. You're receiving a lot in regards to something that you're indecisive about. Something that you've just been holding a straight face with, but you have not been confronting the situation. And know that you are a good parent. Your life may be unpredictable right now, or circumstances may be unpredictable, but you are a good parent. There is just a need for you to take care of this person, or this could even be a shadow side of yourself that you need to, take care of, And for others of you, you need to check out your pancreas, or better yet, your pancreas, your kidneys. There's a need for you to balance out your chakras. Balance out your chakras. Let me see if I forgot something. Oh, definitely. I feel like you guys, whatever situation this is with your friends, siblings, neighborhoods, could be money. Gemini people, the shadow side of yourself. You need to stabilize because your kundalini is awakening, and that's probably prompting some health problems, because we do have lungs out here, we have stomach, we have the brain, possibly headaches, we have kidneys, what could, lead to, urinary tract and things like that. We have a burger out here, so I definitely feel like someone's been eating out a lot and they want to start cooking. Um, Definitely someone is ending some type of secret, or you have a secret love that you're not acknowledging right now, or you're trying not to acknowledge someone that you are interested in. But definitely there's a need for you to clean house with energy, and for some of you, um, there's a need for you to be loyal, or you're dealing with energy where you feel like you deserve loyalty. All right, let's jump into your confetti. Okay, definitely. When I put the not the love confetti, the regular confetti, I definitely seen that you guys need to have faith in your love life. Some of you have big hopes and dreams when it comes to your love life, how that's supposed to look, the traveling, the money. There's a need for you to have faith. For some of you, you have pregnancy in your near future, or someone will be pregnant by you in the near future. Okay, this is not for everybody, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. For others of you, there is definitely romance in the air right now. Something big is happening in the next 5 months. There's a need for you to focus on yourself, instead of you're coming off too needy. That could be this energy of, that please love me. Please love me. Definitely, there's a need for you not to trust a friend, possibly. We have Pisces, Aquarius, or Capricorn. There's a need for you not to trust them. They're jealous. There's a need for you to let go of toxic family members who is causing chaos in your life, or you're finding out they're causing chaos in your life. And there's also a need for you to release your glorified perception of your hot tempered. Now, even though you guys are changing, there's probably an aspect of yourself where it's like, talking about the old days where you would have beat somebody butt, or, when you have beat somebody butt, or you wish somebody would try you. You have to get out of that mentality. It comes with a certain energy that you don't want when it comes to your manifestations. Like, I've been through it. Like, it will hinder your manifestations. Like, even, thinking like to a certain extent, like, oh, when I get up, I mean, like when I, get up in the world, when I start this, or when I start this business, this person is going to be jealous of me, or they're going to be mad that I, like, that's none of your business. Let that go. Like, you have to let it go. And even when you think about it, you surrender. You tell them, tell yourself, let it go. That ain't none of my business. Let it go. Because it really brings a certain energy and it stops your manifestations. Like, literally, I did, like, I had to stop doing that. I had to really, and this is not no long time ago. This is recently. I had to stop doing that. And I'm trying to manifest, and I'm trying to manifest, and I'm trying to manifest. And as soon as I like realized what I was doing, I'm like, that is none of your business. How they feel about you is none of your business. How they're going to feel about you is none of your business. I have to keep telling myself that. And then I started getting little money surprises the same day that I stopped doing that. Like, literally a random check came in the mail from something from long time ago that I forgot that even existed. And even though it was only like $100, it was still like $100 that I didn't have, that I didn't know was coming. But it was like, okay, I see how this works. Like, like, you really have to release, release, release. Like, surrender, 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 and release any glorified perception that you felt about your previous self that's no longer you. Also, for some of you, you just may have found out that you have fertility problems. You need to have faith. You have options. We also have the uterus right here. You guys are first stabilize yourself, stabilize your chakra, stabilize how you feel about the world. Your uterus, your reproductive system, is connected to how you feel about yourself, and how you feel about situations, and how you feel your perception of things. And have faith that you can heal yourself. Have faith that there's options for you, and something is going to come through for you. Okay, there's a need for you to take a leap of faith in your business opportunities. If you have been lazy in the past, there's a need for you to bring balance and take that leap of faith when it comes to your business opportunities. Okay. Do I see anything else? Romance is in the air for you guys. I definitely feel like some of you are really, thriving. For others of you who may have been on doing some things that kind of stuck in the previous lifestyle, or got a little sugar daddy, sugar mama here, somebody paying for you, may be feeling a little disgusted, or certain things that you used to do, you're starting to feel disgusted. Cut those things out and see how you feel then. Like, there's no one there to judge you but you. If you're the one judging you, if you're feeling some way about it, then there's a need. It's only affecting you, not how other people feel about you. If you were selling your body or something, like, that's your business, But when you start feeling like, oh my God, I'm a prostitute, and it's like, okay, now you're judging yourself. There's a need for you to stop, because now it's affecting you. You see how that works? Like, so just keep that in mind. All right, so let's jump into, yes. All right, so some of you need to take a leap of faith when it comes to your creative endeavors, when it comes to starting families, your children. For some of you, getting new pets, if you want to add a pet to your family, as well as, situations where you wanted to expand yourself spiritually. For some of you, you are definitely letting go siblings, friends, neighborhoods, um, old parts of your image, parts of your family for some of you. For others of you, you are very enlightened on the lessons that you need to learn, the lessons that you have learned, and where you want to go in your career, and things are changing. You're transforming. Old parts of you are dying. You're nurturing yourself. Some of you are dealing with situations with your mother, as well as situations with your work, your health, your day-to-day life. You're changing a lot about yourself right now. We have the sixth house, the third house, the upper node, and Aquarius here. Yeah, you guys are definitely enlightened about a lot of things right now, and you're trying to really, especially when it comes to your siblings, your neighborhood, your mom, Gemini people. So definitely, I really feel like you guys are on the right track though. All right, so let's jump into the groups. Group one. All right, group one. The love confetti that flew out for you is you recently separated, but it's only temporary. And X is coming back because they were dumped. Okay, for some of you, you have an ex that's coming back that have been previously dumped, and or you dumped them, and there's like a challenge aspect or a challenge aspect in a scenario with someone else, like they want to make them jealous that they have someone that fast or something like that. Okay, you guys got the pyrite. You guys are definitely focused on money, and yes, there are two groups with pyrite. Okay, there, I was drawn to it, so I put it. You guys got the Ace of Wands. Definitely new beginnings, new spiritual beginnings, new passionate beginnings, new creative beginnings. You guys have a lot of communication coming in. There is a lot. You guys are stars. You guys have the magic, the magical fingers, um you guys have the intelligence, okay? And you guys are psychics, mediums, very nurturing, very abundant, very creative, being guided by your spirit, your soul with Oshun. You guys got Oshun. You guys got fairy. She's sprinkling out dust, and the Ace of Wands. No wonder you got the pyrite. I mean, oh, look at all this fire. You know, fire. Fiery new beginnings. Oshun is very, very, very honored. She's an honorable woman. She's very, even if you're a male, you're very honorable. Oshun is even higher than the high priestess in the regular tarot deck. You know, she is, of course, like the high priestess, all the queens, but you know, she's all the queens and the high priestess. She knows heaven and earth. She knows things that's not seen. She is abundant. She manifests abundance. Look at how the hills of abundance that's at her feet. You know, the only thing is there is kind of a mudslide here. She's been through a lot, you know, but you know, how do you experience things? You've been through a lot, you know a lot. Okay, you guys got listening. And it says at the top, it says darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. Okay. And I really feel like it's your perception, you know? And that's the same thing about the, like, you know, the mystical side of, you know, spirituality. Like, you know, people peg people who knows how to do spiritual work, who knows things that they're not supposed to know. People who are guided spiritually, they peg them as evil, when it's just like, just because I know it was hidden does not make me evil. Just because Oh, just because I know things that usually people don't know doesn't mean that I'm evil, or just because and it's crazy because it's funny how they try to separate it when the Bible is full of spiritual practices, rituals and all type of stuff. But it's like, just because I know these things doesn't mean I'm evil, and it's just because you're acting like you all holy moly don't mean you good, like, you have a tarnished soul. You argue, you put people down. You wasn't a good parent, or something like that, And those are just basically scenarios, okay? And then we have honesty, definitely. You're listening for honesty, you're listening, reading between the lines, you're definitely look at this fiery, oh, so your energy, it reminds me of this Ace of Wands, like, like that fiery passion, and you're demanding honesty with your present without saying anything. You're demanding it. Okay, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels for help, and you help you gain positive perspectives. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation. You are in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. I love it. Taking a break is don't think taking a break makes you any weaker. You know, taking a break makes you stronger. If you're feeling irritated, if you're feeling like you're going to lose it, if you're feeling, step away. Go breathe. Go outside. Go drink some water. Go do some yoga stances or something. Like, anything that will help ground yourself. Like, if I need to take a break with doing these videos, you pause the freaking video. Go take a break. Because when I come back, I'm going to be able to guide you the way I need to guide you. But if I don't take care of myself, then I'm going to either put the wrong message onto you, or I'm going to transfer my negative energy onto you. The video went off. That's not what you need. I witness the darkness and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Deception. I think that came in reverse for a reason. Chemistry is not everything. There could be some deception in a current situation that you need to let go. Let go of the situation because you're calling in your soulmate, and because you're calling in your soulmate, deceptions are appearing. There's a need for you to retreat and disconnect from the world. I was just saying that, like, don't think that it makes you less of a person, less of a loving person, like less than just because you want to disconnect. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I love it. You guys are definitely on the right path. And I feel like once you get a handle on just the smaller things that you don't realize that you do, and you may realize you just probably, got a little out of touch with. Once you realize certain things, I really feel like your manifestations is not a problem. I feel like they're not a problem right now. I just think that certain things is hindering you in a sense. But not even like wholeheartedly hindering you. Just putting minor hiccups in front of you. All right, group 1. If I hope this resonates for you, please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourself, groom yourself, do what you need to do. um, Definitely, I feel like you guys are gonna be okay. Okay, let me move on. Okay, you guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November, as I'm going through a lot myself. But if you're feeling charitable, please donate. And if anybody haven't told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. I'll see you guys next month. Okay, group two. Group two. You guys got the amethyst. Group two, definitely, I feel like you guys need to cross your T's and dot out your I's. You guys need to pay attention to smaller details. You may be going through a situation. Excuse me. You may be going through a situation, but you need to figure out what is your behavior as well as what is other people's behavior. Like, for instance, like right before I started this video, I started it and the camera went off. And I'm like, what the heck? And I immediately blamed it on the retrograde period. Like, because the retrograde is about to start and everybody's been having problems with their electronic devices. But I forgot to delete some videos out of my phone that was taking a lot of memory, and I was supposed to delete them earlier, but I forgot, and I had to go back and like, oh, that's the reason why I didn't have enough of memory. But immediately I was about to blame it totally on retrograde. So definitely I feel like, and then right at that moment I definitely got the cross your T's, dot your I's. So I don't know if you guys are doing some type of business or you're dealing with some type of betrayal or something in business. You need to know who to blame the finger at when it comes to a certain situation. But I definitely feel like you guys are obtaining your inner peace right now, or you're being guided to obtain your inner peace. Okay, so we definitely have the 10 of, the 10 of swords in reverse, the 2 of swords, and these are all in reverse, and the King of Cups. Okay, so definitely the 10 of swords, you are possibly getting out of a situation where there was a lot of heartbreak, but I feel like you are not internalizing it anymore. I feel like you guys are getting out of an energy where you are feeling trapped or you're feeling indecisive about a particular situation. And definitely, you've probably been in an energy in the past, or this could be in your energy field, where you are cutting certain people out of your emotions. You're not giving them any emotions, and I really feel like your perspectives are totally changing when it comes to the situation. Like, you acknowledge the heartbreak, you acknowledge certain situations. It's just that you're not acknowledging the way you handle those situations, which I really feel like is major growth. Okay, so we have the message from Earth in reverse and the Ace of Earth. Because of your acknowledgement of your energy, your perception of money, your perception of how you used to view money and what you used to think was shiny, and you see like there's rubies and golds, and you're looking like a little leprechaun. It's a gnome, a garden gnome, but looking like a little leprechaun and stuff. Your perception has ended on the way you used to perceive people, money, situations with money, your abundance, which started a whole new beginning. The only thing is with this new beginning is you created boundaries. You're more grounded. I don't get a stubborn. I get a mature balance between, honestly, I get a mature balance between the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Kind of like you are sensitive, but you're not overly emotional. You have boundaries around your emotions, to where the things on the earthly plane is no longer affecting you. Like, usually Bulls look like they're about to go for like that bullseye, like, like hit the little cape thing. This bull looks very grounded. This bull looks very together. Your values have changed. Your perception about business has changed. I think this is very positive. I really do. You guys got strength. You guys got strength. Vision. We have 2 8 cards. You guys, your crown chakra. Over this chaos. Okay. You have visions on what you probably had got a vision. You probably had dreams. You probably had epiphanies. Um, there's an owl in the tree. You see the owl in the tree? Most definitely. I really feel like you guys definitely, your crown chakra is like beaming right now. Your intuition is heightened. It's giving you everything that you need in regards to the situation. Where I feel like you are just as calm as this lady. You are, whether you're a man or a woman, you're just as calm and graceful. And you see how she's standing in water. Water is usually emotions. That water is still, and it looks like an ocean, not a river. It's still. When do you see the ocean still? When do you see trees with thick stumps like this? You see what you're building? You're building something that your foundation is not about to be blown away by this damn tornado, this little wind. It's not even like a tornado. It's like you little wind spout thing. What they call those things? Little water spout. The little, yeah. Okay, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Look at that. You got a lot of flying things. We have an owl here. We have a dragonfly here. We have a lady flying there. She looked like she may be traveling too and having ancient knowledge. Then we have somebody floating on water there. Like she's just standing on water. She's Christ. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Forgive me. Okay. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Yeah, I love these cards. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. You guys, I love it. I think you honestly detached from the bullshit, detached from the chaos. You checked your energy in ways that people don't understand. They're used to you going off a certain way, and I don't think you're going off like that anymore. You have obtained that inner peace. Oh, all right, group 2. Please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. If anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you and that I love this. Like, I love it. I love the energy that I got from those cards. And you would think with the cards being in reverse, it's like, okay, those are bad. But it's like, no, I love it. Okay, yeah. All right, you guys. I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November as I'm going through a lot of crap right now myself. But if you're feeling charitable, please donate. And I'll see you guys next month. I love it. I love it. Okay, you guys. You guys got the pyrite again, but this is my dirty pyrite. Somebody have been doing some shicey things with money. It could be you, the next person, someone in your energy field, someone that you know, someone at work. Okay. Okay, so I definitely got the Ace of Swords upright, okay? The Nine of Wands upright. You guys are getting clarity. You're ending the situation. This could possibly be with some business, some embezzlement. I definitely have a work situation, a situation others, and it's because I'm reading the flame up there. You see the flame? Yeah. But possibly could be situations with work. It could be situations with um, a air sign, possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But definitely, I really feel like you guys are being led with your intuition of how to guard yourself. You guys are preparing for the worst when it comes to a situation, but there is no need for you to prepare for the worst. Preparing for the worst for you is putting the worst behind you, which is disconnecting from the person and, like, or the situation, and taking back your energy. Your energy is what fuel. Okay, you got to be mindful of your energy, fire. Aries, your fire. When you're dealing with someone that's manipulative, or they did something that's manipulative, your fire is what fuels whatever is going. That is what people kind of seek. That's what they go off of, because fire, you can blame fire. If somebody do a whole like, okay, say you rob a bank, right? And then someone sets it on fire. There's no evidence of you robbing a bank. The Everything went up in flames. It's on fire now. And I really feel like they use your emotions against you. This is smoking gun. Look at that. The smoking gun. I really got to figure out what's that on the ground. Yeah, but it's a crow. So, this is something that could be dark. It could be something that, someone, did something to you, I really feel. And it could be vice versa. You did that to someone else, or definitely. Okay, so we have the Nine of Fire again, but in reverse this time. And I really feel like it's in reverse because this Nine of Fire is a little different. This Nine of Fire is someone who is in mental anguish about something that they may have done. Someone that kind of, regret. You see how he's like laying down? This could be possibly something with family figures. Okay, let me get those are a lot of reversals. Okay, so the Nine of Fire in reverse is something spiritual that you could not or failed to obtain. Time wasted or lost, postponing valuable things for superficial ones. These delays in actions may be open astral or material doors to your adversities, stolen opportunities maybe. Thus causing innumerable unforeseen events and difficulties. Okay. Then we have the Four of Fire in reverse. The bonanza has not stopped, but don't forget that everything has been obtained through effort. Do not reject family demands or corporate requirements, since dispersion or dissension may cause adverse effects. Bear this in mind. I think that has something to do with in the beginning. In the beginning, when I said there was something that you thought was over, but it's not over yet. It's like it came back. And then we have the Nine of Air in reverse, hiding confinement. The inquired term or period has ended. Timely measures. You can and must end that period. The cycle is over. Time is up. You have to be ready. And this is with something that has something to do with, because this is the card of abundance, of wealth, of material abundance. Like kind of finding that pot at the end of the rainbow, so to speak. I really feel like something you could have or someone could have with you jumped the gun with the situation, or there was probably an agreement or a contract or something of that nature. And there is something that is stopping you from proceeding forward, and it's not over. It could definitely have something to do with work. Something to do with work and money. And it's crazy because there's something that is a creative endeavor. This is the only Pentacle card. And this is a mental card. It's definitely something that you need to get out of your head about. There's something that you need to get out of your head about and act on. Get out of your head about and act on. Because that's what you have all the cards in your hand. You know, you have all the knowledge that you need. You need to use it. You know, you need to that's how you're going to get out of this situation. You have to go within. You have to go within. You know, the moon is within. The moon is a reflection of you, your emotions. This bird is being hunted for prey. Maybe you feel like the situation is haunting you. The truth is coming out though. Okay, you guys got summoned. There's a 13 at the top of this, and this is inquiring about something that's very important, receiving some type of clarity about something that's important where there was some deceit. These cards are crazy. There was some deceit. This is also 11. Some justice will be served in the situation, or some balance will be restored. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. Okay? The worst is this energy. The worst is you being in your head. You know, because there's abundance. The fact that the card is still here, and let me be honest, there's no reversal explanation for this card. This is the card of abundance. It's your perception. It's your perception of the situation. This lets me know that it's a perception. You need to change your perception. You are a spiritual person. With all this fire here, you're a spiritual person. You need to go within. You know, and whether it's you with the deceit or the next person, there is a way for you to balance out the situation. And on the end of it, there is something new on the horizon for you too. I am the angel of peace. Okay? I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. It was in reverse. You think you need something. You have not surrendered. You think you need a certain thing to be abundant. You think you need a certain person to be abundant. And I don't think that that's the case for you. Okay. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And pay attention to red flags. Okay, so I definitely feel like these are a mix of scenarios. Okay. If you have been thinking about if a person is your soulmate, or if a situation, and you know, the thing is about love is the energy that you're projecting. If you're projecting that you love your business and your craft, then the love cards is going to come up about that. If you're projecting because everything is energy. And so like right now, like, you know, I'm loving on myself, loving on my craft, trying to build my craft, trying to build my followers. And so all my cards direct me back to my business, or it'll direct me back to my twin flame, even though I'm trying to get away from his ass because I really feel like, you know, that situation is not that healthy for me. But everything directs back to that situation, which it means, like, you know, that is deep in me. That is something I love. That's something that is, you know, I spend time with, that I tried to build on. So the energy is still there. And that lets me know also the energy have not been cut off. Okay? All right, group 3. I hope this resonates for you. Please subscribe, like, share. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend. Also, if anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you and you got this. You got this. Okay? You got this. Everybody go through lessons that need to be learned. You got this. Okay? Also, I will not be doing personal readings in the month of November as I'm going through a lot myself, but please feel free to donate. I will put the link above or below depending on what platform you're on, and I'll see you guys next month. I hope this resonates for you. Please let me know how this resonates for you in the comments.